Okay. Title of the video, dry fasting. Dry fasting. What is dry fasting? Learning in circles, right? Because that's how learning is done. Learning is done in circles. Yeah? That's how we really learn things. We get reference experiences, we learn about something, we try it, and then we fall off the wagon and forget about it, and then come back to it, and realize how powerful it is. But dry fasting, rest assured, is one of the most powerful things you could ever do for your health. Dry fasting. Not only is it one of the most powerful, it's the most simple, it's the most easy, it's free, and it's got a wonderful mindset to it. Because if dry fasting is so powerful, which by the way, it is, even doing short, hard dry fast on an intermittent basis of only 14 to 22 hours a day, very powerful. But think of the implications of what we're saying when we say dry fasting is powerful. We are acknowledging the beauty and wonder of our own human bodies when we dry fast. We're acknowledging the body knows how to heal itself, just as we do with Shivambu. But even more than Shivambu, when the body is empty, this is a mind fuck, even for me now. It's a mind fuck. When we don't eat or drink, the body purifies itself, not just a little bit, but in the fastest way possible. Because believe me, water fasting is great, juice fasting is great, Shivambu fasting is great, but all these liquid fasts are slow. Yes, even Shivambu, even fresh Shivambu fasting might upset a few of my fellow beautiful, lovely Shivambu lovers here, but I don't care, because it's the truth. Fresh Shivambu fasting, if you don't use any urine, it's not the same as dry fasting. It's slower. Nothing beats dry fasting for speed of efficiency of detox. Yeah, let me repeat that. Nothing beats dry fasting for speed and efficiency. That's why someone said that it's 3 times faster a dry fast than a water fast. Very true. Do you know how I know? Because I do daily now. I'm back to it. I was on this hardcore style every single day, doing like 16, 22 hours daily intermittent hard dry. Then recently, in the past couple of months, I've been going deep with Shivambu, and I'm drinking at night time some water, which is, I thought, good. What I didn't realise is that was slowing down my detox process. I was drinking either urine at night time, fresh urine or distilled water, but it's slowing down, man. It was slowing me down. But now I'm back on it, and now I'm experiencing, let me assure you, the best. This is just from about 18 to 22 hours hard dry fasting every single day. Doing it now for a week, and I get the best fucking sleeps ever. I get the best sleeps. That's how I know. That's why I'm encouraged to do it, because by the way, if I'm being honest, at points in the night time, in the morning, sometimes I get thirsty, or even like now a little bit, I can feel a little bit thirsty. It doesn't mean I'm dehydrated. It just means I'm getting into that beautiful dry fasting state of fire. My reasons for doing it is I sleep amazing, and not only that, my brain, I can feel on these little short 16, 22 hours, it's mostly 20 to 22 hours a day I'm doing hard dry, but at certain points my brain gets like really super sharp, and I connect the dots very, very easily. So that's my encouragement to do it. I love it. I love how it makes me feel. I fucking love it. I really do. And I get very emotional. It's like a very healing, just from the short, less than 24 hours on a hard dry fast is crazy. I get really emotional. And I know I'm getting emotional because that's what happens when you fast, isn't it? When you go deep into a water fast, you get emotional. The hack is you don't even need to go deep into an emotional fast to heal emotionally. You can just do a short, like I said, 18 to 22 hour every single day, hard dry fast, and do a 1 meal a day. That's the pinnacle that's achievable. You know, if you're going to heavy exercise, you know, 1 meal a day, and condense your urine protocols, your aged urine or whatever, your distilled water, like between 2-3 hours into that. That's what I'm doing at the moment. That's what I'm coming to, my protocol. So 1 meal a day, then I squeezed in next 3 hours my aged urine, my 400 mils, about that, half a litre of aged urine, and that's it. I'm back on it again. I'm 6-7 hours now into it, and 6-7 hours since I drank my last Shivambu, and then I'm gonna sleep, drink nothing at night. Next day, maybe 12, 1 o'clock, it's gonna be another 22 hours, I think, hard dry. But rest assured, it's very powerful. And again, I'm emotional, I'm raw, I'm fucking energetic. I can exercise in this state. I can do a lot of things. And I'm looking forward to, I'm telling you now, I'm looking forward to longer than 24 hours. I've done it before. I've been very extreme with it about a year and a half ago. Very fucking extreme with it. Just dry fasting. Did a mad 13-day spell of non-stop dry fast. Well, not non-stop, but I became like a skeleton. It was really quite scary. And yeah, maybe I went too far with that one. But rest assured, it's very powerful medicine to do it daily intermittent and then to push it as well. Now, you know, I recommend it even for newbies somewhat. As soon as you start getting detox and stuff, ride it out, but be careful. And also you might suffer a lack of energy. I don't, because I do it so much. You know, I'm quite a healthy person now because of all the urine I do and all that shit. So I'm quite healthy. But if you do, this is the problem with dry fasting. If you find weakness, you might have, I've had this before, and you might get it. It's not very practical if you've got a job. You need energy, and when you're losing that energy because you're detoxing, because dry fasting will detox you faster than a Shivambu fast. Shivambu fasting, I believe you can do indefinitely on fresh urine, no problem. That's all you need: sunlight and water, sunlight and aged and fresh urine. You can sustain forever. It's just a slower detox. So you don't have to do that. If you like food and stuff, you can still eat your food. One meal a day, one meal every 2 days, whatever. But make sure you just do the dry fasting, hard dry fasting, to get the most benefits. So you got choice. And like, if you're tired at work and you know it's too much for detox, you're losing too much energy, because dry fasting can do that. And that's what I would do in this situation. I'm gonna do if I lose too much energy. All I'm gonna do is just switch up from a hard dry into Shivambu. Very powerful, huh? Switch up from hard dry into Shivambu, because Shivambu gives you energy. That's the beauty of it. You know what? It's really empowering for me right now. I'm not stuck with, oh, I'm just urine therapy and I don't believe in dry fasting. I'm not stuck with the camp of, I believe in dry fasting but I don't believe in urine. I've got both. And I know they're both powerful. So at any point I can switch between the two. If I want to do a 10-day fast tomorrow in Shivambu, I could do that. If I want to do a 3-day urine hard dry, I can do that. At any point, if I try and do a hard dry as long as possible and I get too tired because it's too hard, I can change it up to urine. I've got that option, and it's so fucking empowering. It's so fucking empowering. It's so, I can't tell you how empowering it is not to need the dry fasting and urine. Think about that. I've got the two. We have got the two most powerful health protocols in the universe, free for us. I know it, you know it. So I don't worry about shit that other people worry about. Where am I going to get my spring water? Shit, I don't live near a spring water source. It's not contaminated by tap water. Do you think I'll worry about shit? Fuck no, man. Once you figure out the power of dry fasting, you do like a little 20-hour hard dry. Hard dry. That's the key. You may be doing this wrong. You want to be doing hard dry fast. There is a difference between a hard dry fast and a soft dry fast. When you're about 14 hours into a dry fast, your body gets needy for water. So what happens is any water contact with skin, the body's going to absorb it in really easily. So you do not want... Hard dry fast is basically no contact with water at all, because your skin will absorb it. So that includes no brushing your teeth. That includes no showering. And that includes no grounding your feet on the ground, because the grass, believe it or not, has moisture in it, even if it feels like it's dry. I've done this before. I've made that mistake. I thought the grass was dry. I was plus 14 hours into a dry fast. Put my feet on the ground, and I felt the moisture from the ground go into my feet, into my body. So it's best to do a hard dry fast. Don't allow any water. The body gets needy for water. It's good. It's called stress. It's called stressing the body out a bit so it can get stronger. That's what it's called when we do a daily, intermittent, hard dry fast. It shouldn't be called hard dry fast, because that's the wrong term. It's not hard. You know what? Another irony, a little bonus I'll give you here. Dry fasting is easier than urine fasting. It's easier than water fasting. You know why? Because water exacerbates hunger. As soon as you take in water, you activate your digestive system. This is not something I know logically. This is something you will feel emotionally, intuitively when you start sipping water. Water fast, Shivambu fast. As soon as you sip the water, you start getting hungry. All waters activate your hunger. When you do dry, you don't get no hunger. You don't. It's crazy. That's crazy. It's easier to dry fast. It's easier to dry fast. It's more powerful and it's easier. It's almost like it's designed to you by some kind of creator for you to show you how powerful your body is. You've got your Shivambu liquid gold, fresh or aged, especially aged. You've got your dry fast, which is also very fucking powerful. Very powerful medicine. Okay, say hello. Yeah, Vadim, man, you're a good guy. I fucking love you. Lawrence, hi, man, how you doing? Yes, 16 hours. Brilliant stuff. You know what you can work on? Doing a little bit longer every day. Or switching up, maybe once a week and make it to 22 hours. Very powerful. So make sure it's consistent. Like, very powerful. You did 16 hours, hard, dry, every single day. Very powerful. Then doing a couple of days a week, adding a little extra. You'll see your brain power go up. Your energy will go up. You'll feel more emotional. You'll feel more... You'll activate the strengths of your personality. You'll become more happy. You'll become more passionate. You'll become more caring. You'll become a better human being. You know, that's why we do it. So, hi, Michael. Pete, constipation. Yeah, people talk about this in the dry fasting world. I find it very fascinating. There's a couple of people that don't advocate dry fasting for that reason. They worry about constipation. But look what I'm doing. I'm not just doing dry fasting and nothing. I'm doing dry fasting and then I'm doing the urine therapy in a condensed window, right? So I am drinking fluids, just in a condensed window. And what I'm finding at the moment, now that I'm hardcore back into the daily intermittent hard dry fasting, which is not really that hard, what I'm finding is that I'm shitting really good because, yeah, in the moments of the dry fast, what you're doing is you're resetting the bowels. The bowels, they might not be getting liquid at that moment, but they're getting a rest and a break. Because I tell you what, the bowels and the body does not get a break when you drink lots of water and a water fast. That's why a water fast is slower. Your kidneys don't get a fucking break. Your body generally does not get a break. Compared to food eating, yes, a water fast does rest the organs of the body, but not compared to having nothing, nil by mouth. So you're resting the bowels. These people don't get this. It is about lubrication, it's not. You're resting the bowels and giving the bowels a chance to heal and not putting water into the system from a water fast. So actually, when you do put that water back in, when you break a hard dry fast, you'll find yourself shitting real good. So don't worry about that stuff. Don't worry about the people. The only people that really to worry is the ones that haven't done any cleansing and they've got piles and piles in their colon. You know, they're new to the detox world. They're unhealthy, and then they do hard dry fasting. Maybe they might have a problem because they've got a lot of impacted feces. But us guys that do urine therapy and distilled water, when we first did that shit, if you remember, when we first touched urine, we touched the fresh urine, we touched distilled water the first couple of days, what happened to our bowels? Most of you can relate to this. Your bowels just went shit out for the first couple of days. And that was all the masses of poo we've been collecting for years and decades, right? So now that we've got that out of the way, you don't have to worry about constipation. It's only the newbies that come into this that have got that impacted feces. They should not rush into dry fasting. They should do the distilled water and liquid thing and get that shit out, and then they go for it. That's just my opinion, by the way. You know, you might think differently. It's cool. I don't know everything, by the way. I fucking don't know everything, so... Yeah. Yeah, that's hard, the muscle mass thing. I'm still working it myself. Like, how do you not? I lost a fuckload on the dry fast. I went crazy. I've done some crazy experiments in my time. I'm probably going to do some more. Like, I look like a skeleton from the Holocaust. It did not look pretty. So that's my problem with dry fasting. You know, doing it, like, I mean, I know people that have done crazy things with it, like Sean Walsh done 11, and you know, it's not sustainable. That's the thing. I don't think any of us here are clean enough, even though we try our best, to make it sustainable in this poisonous world. I don't think it is sustainable for that long. But what I'm advocating is small and daily. You know, the 14 to 22 hours hard dry every day. That's possible. And also even longer than that. 3-4 days every couple of weeks, and 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, 8 days. I think these are worthy. Even a 10-day, 11-day one, I think, once in a while. I just don't mean all the time. I don't think dry fasting is sustainable, like a breatharianism state. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I want to believe it is. My heart wants to believe it is, but I just don't know. So, I don't know if it's sustainable. I do believe in the magic, but it's definitely powerful as a form of short-term stress, just as exercise is a form of short-term stress that builds up stronger, just as holding our breath for periods of time is a form of stress that builds us up stronger, gives oxygen to the body. Just as there's a lot of stresses to the body, just as the cold is a stress that in temporary situations can build us up stronger, right? It's temporary dry fasting. I'm not advocating it forever and ever. I'm just going to become breatharian. I'm saying in the, you know, if I'm doing hard dry for 16-22 hours, that means I'm doing it for the majority of the day, but then I'm still eating food, I'm still drinking my urine, still getting my liquids in, I'm just condensing the period. By the way, that's why 1 meal a day works as well, or 1 meal every 2 days. It's better. It's bullshit what they say about snacking, by the way. It's absolute bullshit. Snacking, grazing, low blood sugars, the doctors and the medical mafia tell you is absolute fucking bullshit. You're better off condensing your meals into 1 meal, or condensing the eating. Well, that's what intermittent fasting works, by the way. Why do you think intermittent fasting works? Because what you're doing is you're condensing the feeding window and giving yourself your body more time to rest from the digestion, right? If you're constantly snacking, your body's not getting a break. This is obvious stuff, you know. And the same applies to dry fasting. You're just giving yourself a major break during the day from eating and drinking. Because believe me, drinking, even water, does put pressure on the system, puts pressure on the kidneys, and it's better than no food, water fasting, but it still puts pressure on the system. This is my theory. This is what motivates me. Why waste time on a 3-day water fast when you can get the same results from a 1-day dry fast, which is also easier to do? Think about what I just said. Why waste time on a 3-day water fast when you can get the same results doing 1 day, and it's easier? Why waste time on a 9-day water fast when you could do a 3-day dry fast, which is also easier? I don't know. I like doing things quickly. I'm a lazy person. I like things to be easier. You know, I love to have motivation and willpower to do 20 days water fast, but I'll get the same results from a 6-day or 7-day dry fast. So I'll do whatever works. It's way cooler. My brain's sharp, quicker. So I'm not gonna waste time. You know, I'm not that disciplined. I'm not so stupid. It just works, man. It's the king of the mountain. You know, I posted this last year, and I forgot about it, and it's true. Dry fasting is the mountain. Shivambu fasting is the queen. The water fasting, the queen. But the king is dry fasting. It's a breatharian state, man. We're talking breatharian shit when we dry fast, yeah? Kneel by mouth. Your body would be so flexible. I love doing yoga now in a dry fasted state. By the way, if you want to maximize your exercise sessions and get them more out of your exercise, don't drink before and during your exercise. And if you want to maximize it even more, extend. This is a geeky shit. If you want some geeky shit, I'll give you some geeky shit for you. So you want to maximize your exercise session, make the gap between when you last drank fluids and ate, but I'm talking fluids here, make the gap between your last ate and your exercise bigger and bigger, and you'll get more out of your exercise. You'll plug deeper into yoga, you will stretch stronger. The more deeper you are into kneel by mouth at the point where you exercise your body, the more gains you will make. Fact. I forgot this, and now I'm relearning it. That's why I'm making this video, and hopefully someone gets some value out of it as well. So yeah, I don't know if I've said it. You know I fucking love pee, man. I fucking love that pee. It's fucking good shit. It's fucking good shit. Tips to dry fast in general. Yeah, let's not forget, people. We're all doing it. We're all doing it right now. We'll do it when we sleep. We don't wake up and go. I hope a lot of you aren't drinking water. I made the mistake recently, so I'm not gonna judge you for it. But it's not good to drink water when you sleep in the middle of the night. That's what I figured out. I've been doing it, and I realise now it's dry fasting's a shit. I shouldn't be doing that, even if it's good water. Even if it's good water, you want to be drinking nothing during the night. So everyone technically is dry fasting. It's true. Everyone's dry fasting for a certain point as they sleep for the 7-8 hours. So the tip is this: when you wake up in the morning, just wait an hour or two, extra half an hour if you've not got the willpower. Extend slowly. Practice it like a little improvement every day. Don't rush. Don't go from, oh, I haven't drunk. I've done 9 hours dry fasting because I slept and you only break it. Don't rush from that to 18 hours. Yeah, do it slowly. Do it half an hour, and then next day, get used to that level. If you want a couple of days, then extend an hour. Get used to that a couple of days, extend an hour. Do it slowly. You got all the time in the world. There's no rush. There's no competition. The only thing you want to do is improving yourself slowly. So do it slowly. That's how I did it. I got used to it. Now I'm used to it. I'm used to doing the 22 hours a day, kneel by mouth, no contact with water, and then eat. It's easy. But it took me a while. So that's my tip, man. Yeah, the book should be good, mate. Urine therapy. Aged urine. Hopefully you're the first one to do specifically on aged urine, which is going to be exciting. And we're also going to write another one after on other stuff like sun gazing, dry fasting, and breath, butieko, very powerful, and yeah, health generally. These are going to be little books, but you know, we'll start. So, all right, that's it, man. Remember, dry fasting is powerful. It's easy. It's easier than water fasting. It's free. It's going to give you everything you ever wanted in terms of your health, because your body is powerful. It's such a beautiful mindset to have. You know, kneel by mouth and no fluids going through your body allows the cells to heal themselves. The body knows how to heal itself. It's fucking crazy. It knows how to heal itself. You just got to get out of its way. How do you get out of its way? Kneel by mouth. You're going to save money. You're going to save time worrying about food and drink. You can go to work and not think about, on your breaks, having to buy drink and food. You can feel amazing at work, loads of energy. When you don't eat or drink, you can laugh at other people whilst they eat and drink on their break and eat their crappy food, whilst you're thriving and feeling amazing, eating nothing. How amazing is that? You can heal yourself. No diseases are going to survive. Oh, there's so many mechanisms for healing diseases. One of the best ones, dry fasting. Any diseases can't take hold in a fucking body that's not using its energy to digest its food. When or even digest water, there's no water and food going in. That energy, your fucking powerful body energy, is going towards where it needs to go, which is healing diseases and stopping any diseases from coming into your body. Any aches and pains gone. If you start early doing daily hard dry fasting, it's short, 14, 20, 22 hours, it'd be amazing. You know, I'm not the first to preach this. Dr. Morse preaches dry fasting finally. This is good. There's so many of us now that are on the powers of dry fasting, and it's true. It works. It works, you know. You know, I'm lucky. I've got dry fasting and Shivambu, but even if you do just one, even the people that just got one of these are very lucky. If you just got urine therapy, you don't do dry fasting, awesome for you. If you just believe in dry fasting, like the Morse guys, and you don't do Shivambu, still very powerful. You can get far ahead, but I can do both, is what I fucking love. The advantage of not being dogmatic. You got both, isn't it? So, yeah. And you do have so much time, Lisa. It's very powerful. Healing, medicine. It frees up your mind to love and to you know, to be outside of your worries about your health and yeah, outside your head. So, all right, that's it. Going on too long. I love you all. Keep dry fasting. Keep on these protocols. Start doing it daily. Start progressing, and we'll get there. Get where we're going to. Improving on ourselves daily is what matters. So, peace.